I would like to share a very important update with all migrants living in the UK on a pre-settlement visa. Are you currently living in the UK and you currently have a valid right to live in the UK? You observe the expiring date on your biometric resident permit. It's December 2024, even when you have a longer stay beyond December 2024. There's a current update that UK government has published on gov.uk that I'll be sharing with you in this video. If you care to know more about, you need to stick with me to the end of this video so we can go directly into gov.uk website to check the current update as regards resident permit expiring in December 2024. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Victor. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, in this channel, I give latest updates about UK and UK immigration, changes to UK immigration policies, and ways you can migrate to United Kingdom through the skilled workers migration route. So if this content looks exciting to you and you've not subscribed to this channel, guys, you can do that right away, and you can as well give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. So guys, before we go into today's video, let me introduce the sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Amber Student. Amber Student is a company that provides student accommodation within the UK and other countries. Also, most of the accommodation provided by Amber Student, as you can see from my screen, they are all furnished apartment, bills inclusive. So you don't have the struggle to pay your bills separately from your rent. Amber Student is readily available to provide you with a decent and a well-furnished student accommodation with broadband and bills inclusive. The fees they charge for accommodation is one of the best you can get among all vendors. So guys, what are you waiting for? There's a link within the description box of this video that you can use to book your Amber accommodation, right? If using the link on this video will give you extra discount for your Amber accommodation booking. Amber Students are student friendly. They provide the best and affordable accommodation. What are you waiting for? You can share this video wide so your friends and family members coming into the UK for study can book their Amber accommodation without any stress. The link in the description box will give you extra discount if you booked your Amber accommodation with that link. If you are living in the UK on a pre-settlement visa, you observe that your biometric resident permit carries December 2024 as the expiring date. Even when you have a longer stay here in the UK, the biometric resident permit still carries December 2024. UK government have come up with a new Evisa policy to replace the physical biometric resident permit. You can agree with me, your resident permit is a very important document. Apart from being a very important identification document, you can as well use it to check your rights to work, your rights to rent, and other immigration status. If you are traveling outside the UK, right, on returning back to the UK, you need to show your biometric resident permit to show that you have rights to live here in the UK. The government is coming up with an e-visa policy to replace the current hard copy biometric resident permit that we currently use here in the UK. So you can see the BRP is a very important document that you don't need to joke with. Now the government is saying they are phasing it out. Everything is going into e-visa. So the question is, how can you prove your right to work, your right to rent? How can you show your immigration status to immigration officer at the point of coming into the UK in the event that you travel out of the UK while you still have a valid right to live here in the UK? All of these questions have come up in the mind of migrants because, you know, the biometric resident permit is a very important document to all migrants living in the UK. In a minute, I'll be sharing my screen with you so we can read together to get a full understanding what is expected of all migrants who are currently having a biometric resident permit that will expire in December 2024. E-visa rollout begins with immigration documents replaced by 2025. Millions are being invited to switch from physical immigration document to an e-visa, a key step to creating a modernized and digital border. So from January 2025, it's expected that all holders of physical biometric resident permits will no longer need them because the e-visa will replace the physical biometric resident permit that we currently use in the UK to prove our rights to work, our rights to rent, and other immigration status. At times, we also use it as a means of identification. So let's read further to see some of the ways we can migrate from the physical biometric resident permit to the e-visa the UK government is introducing to all migrants from January 2025. The next stage in the government's plan to modernize the border and introduce a digital immigration system is underway, as the Home Office moves closer to the implementation of e-visas for nearly all visa holders living in the UK by 2025. From today, 17th of April 2024, the Home Office will begin to send emails to all those with physical immigration documents called Biometric Resident Permit, BRPs, inviting them to create a UK visa and immigration account to access their e-visa, a digital proof of their immigration status. Invitations will be issued in phases before the process opens to all BRP holders in summer 2024. E-visas are central to making the UK safer by reducing the risk of fraud, loss, and abuse of physical documents, strengthening border security, and providing a more secure way to prove immigration status. This will pave the way for increased automation to deliver the government vision for a contactless border. You can say the UK Home Office have started sending emails to holders of biometric resident permits, inviting them to create a portal for them to be able to update their e-visa status, right? This is a seamless process that will allow migrants who are currently having biometric resident permits to update their immigration status. So if you've not gotten an email from UK Home Office, you don't need to panic, because some persons have gotten theirs while others, including me, have not gotten mine. So you just need to relax, because from what we read, they said it will be done in phases, right? So if you've not gotten yours, that doesn't mean you will not get yours. Understand some persons are having issues with their visa sponsorship issues at the moment. Have a valid right to work in the UK and right to live, you will definitely get an email from the UK Home Office. It's been done in phases. So for those who have not gotten email to update their e-visa status, they don't need to panic. Just be patient, you will get your email. Let's read further to see what this e-visa stands to do and what is the benefit, and how migrants who are currently having biometric resident permits will be able to replace it with the e-visa. And note, if you've not gotten an invitation from the UK Home Office, please don't just go and register for the e-visa, right? Wait until you get an invite from the UK Home Office to register your portal for the e-visa before you do that. You don't need to panic. Even if your friend or your partner or your spouse have gotten an email from UK Home Office to register their details on the e-visa, guys, don't just rush to do that. You need to wait until you get an invite from UK Home Office before you can do so. It is free and straightforward for customers who hold physical and paper documents to create UK VI accounts to access their e-visa. Creating a UK VI account will not change, impact, or remove customers' current immigration status or their rights in the UK. So you can say the e-visa is just replacing the physical biometric resident permit. It does not change any status. If your leave to remain here in the UK extend to 2027, it still remains. The only difference is changing from a physical document called biometric resident permit to an e-visa to enhance seamless border control and other issues that come with carrying physical biometric resident permit. Some persons have lost their resident permit in course of living in the UK, and the process of getting a new one is stressful. The introduction of the e-visa will be a very good idea from the UK government. The ease of checking your immigration status at the border point will be very easy and seamless, and migrants can be able to update some of their information as it changes, like your international passport. Once it expires and you are able to get a renewal, right, you can as well add the details of the current international passport you are using to your e-visa status. That will enhance a seamless process, most especially at the border point. The Minister for Legal Migration and Border said, "We have already taken really significant steps to digitally transform the border and immigration system, and this wider rollout of e-visas is a key part of that process. Replacing physical immigration documents with e-visa will ensure firm control over who come here to live, work, or study, strengthening border security and preventing abuse of the immigration system, while delivering cost savings for the UK taxpayer. E-visas bring substantial benefits to the UK public and e-visa customers. They are secure and, unlike a physical document, cannot be lost, stolen, or tampered with. They can be easily accessed anywhere in real time, putting customers in control of their own data and allowing them to swiftly update the Home Office with new contact or passport details. An e-visa is securely linked with the holder's unique biometric information in the same way as the BRP or BRC to protect against identity theft." So guys, you can see the difference between the physical biometric resident permit and the e-visa. It's not much. The only difference is one, you need to hold a physical document, while the other, you don't need to do that. Like I earlier explained, you can easily update your details on the e-visa platform, like your passport. You can easily update the UK Home Office about changes to your current circumstance or changes to any of your document. For those who are single, once they get married, they can as well update their marital status and all that on their e-visa portal. If you've gotten email from the UK Home Office, invite you to create your UK visa and immigration account. Let us know so we can learn from some of the information that is contained on the portal for us to learn and share with other persons who have not gotten email, including me. I've not gotten an email, so I can also learn from whatever information is contained on the page. So guys, this is a very important update. If you are living in the UK as a migrant on a pre-settlement visa, you should be expecting an email from UK Home Office inviting you to create visa and immigration account where you can update your e-visa status. So guys, we've come to the end of this exciting video. If you gain value for this video and you've not subscribed to this channel, you can do that right away as you are watching. You can as well give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. See you in my next video.